How are you, my dear Mrs. Elstead? It is awfully nice to see you again.
Yes, it is, but a very long time since we last met.
And the two of us also, eh?
Yes.
Burton, will you find a red and gold dress for my suitcase? I do believe it is one of the larger suitcases. I'll be up shortly to get dressed. It is so scandalous for a married woman like myself to not be dressed at such a late hour. I do hope you'll not mention it to anyone. Thank you so kindly for the lovely flowers.
Oh, do not mention it, and I will not tell a soul. I wanted to come yesterday at once, but I heard you were away travelling.
Have you just arrived today, eh?
No, I arrived yesterday at noon. I was so saddened to hear you were not at home.
Why?
Why, my dear Miss Ricing, I mean Mrs. Elstead.
I hope you're not in any trouble.
Yes, I am, and I seek some friends for advice and assistance.
Come here, we must sit down.
Well, what is it, Mrs. Elstead?
Has something happened?
Yes, something has and has not happened. I would be extremely sorry for you to misunderstand, but I must inform you, if you do not already know, that Islet Loveborg is also in town.
Loveborg?
Loveborg is known to be the centre of many a dangerous scandal. I might add, no one's heard from him for several years. I had hoped he'd reformed himself, rather than the worse.
For those years he has been with us. He has been our children's tutor.
Your children?
My husband's I have none of my own.
I don't know quite how to express myself. Was he regular enough in his habits for that kind of employment, eh?
For the past several years, his behaviour has been irreproachable, a true gentleman.
Has it really? Imagine that, Hedda.
Yes, I hear it. A true gentleman.
Yes, irreproachable in every respect whatsoever. But now that I know, he is here, alone, with a great deal of money in his hands.
Why did he not stay at you and your husband's, eh?
Since his book has been published, he's been far too restless to stay with us. It was published a fortnight ago, and since it has sold so well and been read so much, it has become quite a sensation.
Has it indeed? Must have been something he had lying around since his better days.
Oh no, it has been written all within the last year, since he has been with us. It was I who helped him with his true talents.
Is that not wonderful news, eh, Hedda?
Have you encountered him here in town?
No, I had the greatest difficulty in finding his address, but I'm hoping to see him tomorrow.
All things considered, it seems very strange of your husband.
What seems strange?
Well, that he should send you, a lady, into town on such an errand. That he does not go himself to look for his friend.
Oh no, my husband is far too busy. And I had some shopping to do.
I see. Well, that is a different matter.
Now I beg of you, Mr. Tesman, if Islet comes to you, will you please receive him kindly if he does? That of which I'm sure he will, as you used to be such good friends. It's here.
Good. Then I'll go in. Bye-bye.
Be sure to write him a cordial, friendly and very long letter, my dear.
Yes, I will.
And please do not hint at my concerns.
No, I will not.
Now we've killed two birds with one stone.
What do you mean?
Could you not see that I wanted him to go so I could speak with you alone?
But my dear Mrs. Tesman, there is nothing more to speak of. Truly, nothing.
I must go and get dressed. Please follow me. There is a great deal more. I understand as much as that. Let us be perfectly frank with one another.
But my dear Mrs. Tesman, I really intended to leave right now.
There is no reason to hurry off. Now tell me something about life at home.
That is something I'd rather not discuss.
But to me, dear, why? We were at school together.
Yes, but you were in the year above me, and I was so terribly afraid of you then.
You were afraid of me?
Yes, for when we passed each other on the stairs, you always pulled my hair.
No. Did I really?
Yes, and you once said you'd set fire to it and burn it all off.
Oh, that was childish nonsense, of course.
Yes, but I did not understand that in those days, and since then we have drifted so far apart. We mingle in such different circles.
Well then, we must try to come closer. Now listen, at school we spoke to each other informally and called each other by our Christian names.
No, you're most certainly mistaken.
No, I'm not mistaken. I remember perfectly. Now we're going to do that again and be great friends. You must call me Hedda.
Oh, such goodness and kindness. I'm not accustomed to those things.
And I will call you Thora.
My name is Taya.
Taya! Yes, of course it is. So you're not accustomed to goodness and kindness, Taya? Not even in your own home?
If only I had a home. But I do not. I've never had a home.
I had a suspicion. Tell me, was it not as housekeeper that you first arrived at the Elfsteads?
More accurately, I was a governess. but his wife, his late wife, was an invalid and confined to her room, so I undertook the housekeeping as well.
And finally, you became mistress of the house.
Yes, I did.
Tell me, how long ago was that?
5 years. Oh, and the last 2 or 3. Oh, Mrs. Tesman.
Taya.
Yes, sorry. I shall try. Hedda.
And, Eilert Lovborg. He's been in your neighbourhood for 3 years, hasn't he?
Yes, he came to me every day. You see, he gave the children lessons.
That makes sense. And your husband, I suppose he is often away from home?
Yes, as you can imagine, being a sheriff, he travels a lot in his district.
Tell me now, be honest with me. Your husband, how old is he? Is he not far too old for you? He must be at least 20 years older?
Yes, that is true too. Everything about him is distasteful to me. I don't think he really thinks much of me at all. And it does not cost a lot to keep me. I am cheap.
Well, that is stupid of you.
I cannot be otherwise. Not with him. And I don't think he cares much for anyone except maybe the children a little.
And Eilert Lovborg, of course.
Eilert Lovborg? What makes you think so?
Well, my dear, when he sends you all this way to search for him, at least that is what you told Tesman.
Oh, did I? Oh, yes, I suppose I did. The truth is, my husband does not know I'm here.
What? Your husband does not know?
No, of course not. He was away from home himself, travelling. Oh, I could not bear it any longer, Hedda. So lonely I was out there.
Well, then what did you do?
I packed some of my things, the necessities, quickly, and walked. Just walked right out of the front door.
Just like that?
Yes, and got the first train into town.
How could you dare? What will people say about you?
I have done what I have had to do, and I do not care what people say.
So publicly? Good heavens, Taya, you're a woman. A married woman, with no family or finance to fall back on. Who would dare take care of you?
I only know that this is where I must be, where Eilert Lovborg is, if I am to live at all.
And how did this friendship between you and Eilert Lovborg happen?
Gradually. I became to have a sort of power over him.
A power?
Yes. He quit his old habits of drinking and staying out all hours of the night. Not because I begged him to. I did not have the courage to do that. No, but, of course, you see, he saw how repulsive they were to me, and so he just quit them.
And you restored him, as the saying goes. Pretty little Taya.
So he says himself. And he, on the other hand, he has made a real person out of me. Taught me to think and understand certain things.
Did he give you lessons as well, then?
Yes, endlessly long lessons, till early hours of the morn. Whenever he wanted to write anything, he wanted me by his side. Me working alongside a man. We were like equals.
You were like two good comrades.
Comrades, yes, fancy, Hedda. That is the very same word he used. Oh, I ought to be so thoroughly happy. And yet, I cannot. For I do not know if it will last.
Are you not sure of him?
The shadow of another woman stands between Eilert Lovborg and I.
Who could that be?
Do not know. Someone from his past. Someone he has certainly never forgotten.
Really? And what did he say about her?
He has only once, quite vaguely referred to her.
Well, what did he say?
He said that when they parted, she threatened to shoot him with a pistol.
Nonsense. No one does such a thing.
No, I realise that. That is why I think it must have been that red-headed mademoiselle he once knew.
A mademoiselle? You mean a whore? Only a lady of the night would act in such a way?
For what I recall, they said she did what she cared when she cared, with no concern for reputation or scandal.
Well, then it must have been her.
Oh, Hedda, I hear that lady lives in town.
Hush. Tesman would take care of everything. Taya, this is our secret. A bond of our new friendship.
Oh, yes, please.
Here you girls are. You two talking about clothes and jewellery? You could be here forever, Hedda has so many. Here, the letter is complete.
See? Everything will be perfectly fine. Berta, will you post this letter for me?
Yes, ma'am.
You two are too kind.
Oh, is that Judge Brack? I must go meet with him.
I'll come with you. I must be going.
I will follow shortly, George. I must finish my hair.
Too kind. Thank you. Ahem.
Ah, at last. Dear Teo, we've been waiting so eagerly for you.
Ought I go in and greet your husband?
Oh, no, not at all. The two of them will soon be leaving.
Leaving?
Off to a party, as the men do.
You too?
No.
Mr. Loveborg will be staying here with us.
How lovely it is to see you.
Yes. Is she not lovely to look at?
Merely to look at.
Yes. For we trust each other completely. Therefore, we can sit and speak intimately.
But not boldly, Mr. Loveborg.
Well,
Aren't I lucky, Hedda? For he says I inspire him the way he inspires me.
Really? Does he say that, dearest?
and the courage she has in the action she takes, Miss Tesman.
Good Lord, I have courage.
Ah, yes. If one only had courage,
What do you mean? Then what?
then one might be able to bear the hardship of life. But my dear Tare, you must come and drink a cold glass of punch.
Oh no, I do not need to drink.
Then you at least, Mr. Loveborg.
No, thank you. If you don't drink, I shall refrain.
But if I desired you to,
Still, I would refuse.
then I have no power over you at all.
Not in that matter.
Seriously speaking, though, I really think you should, for your own sake.
No, Hedda, please.
Why?
Or rather for other people's sake. See, they might get the impression that you do not feel confident or sure of yourself.
People may think what they like.
Yes, people may think what they like. I know you.
I noticed the look of judgment on Judge Brack's face a moment ago.
What did you notice?
His smile of contempt when you did not dare to join the men this evening.
I did not dare. Of course I dared. But I prefer to stay here and speak to you.
I'm not saying that you did not dare, but it is clear that this is what Judge Brack thought when you declined to join their little party.
Well, let him think so.
Yes, it's truly for the best.
Firm as a rock, solid in his principle, now and forever, that is how a man should be. Especially a converted sinner. Now you see, Taya, did I not tell you not to worry when you came here so terribly anxious? You can see for yourself. There is no reason to doubt Mr. Loveborg and have such fears for him. Now the three of us can have a jolly time together.
Why are you doing this?
Hush, Taya. I'm sure the judge is keeping an eye on you.
So you were anxious and fearful for me.
Islet, please listen.
That's how much my so-called comrade trusts in me.
Please let me tell you the truth. I was just concerned about you. I do trust you.
Yes. Here's to your health, Taya. And to your health, Miss Tesman. Thank you for the truth. Here's to the truth.
There, no more now.
No,
Now, Taya, please do speak the truth.
of course.
Did Mr. Alsett know that you followed me here?
Islet, why are you acting in this manner?
Or perhaps was it an arrangement between you and him that you should have followed me and spy on me?
No more now. Remember, you have to read your book to George.
Oh, yes.
No.
Oh, but that was foolish of me. Do not be angry with me, my dear comrade. You and everyone else shall know that I might have fallen, but I have risen again purely thanks to you.
Oh, Islet. Thank you, God.
About 10 o'clock, then?
I will be waiting. Oh, Hedda, how will this end?
Soon he will return. I can see him now, with vine leaves in his hair. He will be strong and bold, with a newfound belief in himself. By then, he will be a free man for the rest of his days.
Oh, goodness.
He will come as I see him. You may doubt in him as much as you like, but I believe in the true man.
Hedda, you're being mysterious.
Yes, I am. For the first time in my life, I should like to have the power over the fate of a man.
Do you not already have this power?
No, I do not. I never had it.
Not even your husband's?
My husband. He is really not worth the trouble. Oh, Teo, I cannot begin to comprehend how poor I've become. What I once had has now made you so rich. I think after all, I shall burn off your hair.
Loveborg. Finally.
Yes. Finally. And too late.
Why too late?
Too late for us.
Perhaps you would rather be alone.
Stay. I beg you to stay. It is not last night's escapades that I wish to speak of. Tia, you can no longer be of use to me.
How can you stand there and say that I can be of no use to you? What about our work? Can't I help you like I did before?
I will not be working ever again.
What are we to live for?
You must try and live your life as if you never knew me.
You think that is easy?
You must go back home.
I will only be where you are, and when our book is published,
The book will never be published.
Eilert, what have you done with that book?
The book.
Tell me, I have every right to
The
know.
book. The tears in my book. I've torn the notes into 1,000 pieces.
No!
But that's just not true.
Not true, you think?
Of course, if you say so.
It is true all the same.
And you did this horrible deed last night?
Yes. I've torn the notes into 1,000 pieces and threw them in the river.
It's as though you have killed our little child. Did you not think that that child belonged to me too?
The child.
It's all over. I shall leave now, Hedda.
Are you going to leave town?
I do not know. I'm dreadfully afraid an accident's happened
my
to
good
him.
lord. Why would you think so, Mrs. Elson?
I heard talk of him at my lodgings just as I came in. The most unbelievable rumours are afloat.
What were they saying?
I'm not sure. Either they did not know more, or they silenced when they saw me. But I am certain it was him, and someone mentioned the
The
hospital.
hospital.
Yes. Oh, Lord.
He's already dying.
Hospital. Dying.
So fast.
We parted in such anger.
Taya, be careful what you say.
I must go and see him. I must see him.
It is pointless, Mrs. Elster. No one is allowed inside.
Please tell me what happened. What is it?
He's not attempting to kill himself.
Hedda, how can you?
Sadly, you have guessed correctly, Mrs. Desmond.
Oh, how awful.
Shot himself.
Correct again.
When did it happen, Mr. Pratt?
This afternoon, between 3 and 4.
But, dear lord, where did you do it, eh?
Where? Well, at his lodgings, I presume.
No, that is not possible. I was there between 6 and 7.
Well, somewhere else, perhaps. I'm not sure exactly. All I know is they found him and he shot himself. Through the chest.
Through the chest,
Yes.
not through his temple.
Through the chest, Mrs. Tesman.
Chest is fine.
How so, madam?
No, nothing.
And the wound is lethal. Tell me, how have you learned all this?
One of the police officers told me.
At last, a courageous deed.
Good Lord, Hedda, what are you saying?
I say there is beauty in this.
How can you speak of beauty?
Eilert Lovborg had the courage to settle his spell. He had the courage to do what had to be done.
He must have been delirious to do this.
He has done this in despair.
No, he has not, I'm certain.
Yes, delirious, just as he was when he tore up our book.
The book? You say he tore it up?
Yes, he did.
To think of Eilert parting from the world like this, unable to complete the work that would have immortalized his name forever.
If only it could be reassembled.
Yes, if only it could. I do not know what I would give.
Perhaps it can be, Mr. Tesman.
What do you mean?
Well, I have kept all the loose sheets he used to dictate from.
You have kept those, Mrs. Elvsted?
Yes, sir. I brought them with me when I left home, and here they all are, still in my bag.
Let me have a look.
They are in a dreadful mess.
Fancy, if we could make something out of them after all. Perhaps, if we put our heads together.
Yes, please let us try.
This must work out. I will dedicate my life to this task.
You, George, your life.
Well, I shall certainly dedicate all the time I can spare. My writings must wait. I owe this to Eilert.
Perhaps you do.
We must try to control our emotions, Titter. There's no point dwelling on what has happened. We must try to calm our minds.
I will try, George.
Here, come. Let's look at the sheet straight away. Where shall we sit? Here? No, let us sit over there. Pardon me, Judge Bragg. Come along, Mrs. Elvsted.
How are you succeeding, George?
Heaven knows, dear. It will be at least a few months' work. Maybe even a year.
Imagine. Isn't it strange, Taya? Here you are next to Tesman, just like you used to sit next to Eilert Lovborg.
Oh, if only I could also inspire your husband like I did Eilert.
I'm sure you will, my dear.
I am certain also.
Is there nothing that I can do to help you two?
No, nothing at all. Would you keep Hedda company, my dear Bragg?
With the greatest of pleasures.
No, thank you, but I'm quite tired. I think I'll go and lie down.
Yes, do, dear.
Oh, gosh, what is that?
Hedda, do not play like that this evening. Think of Aunt Rena and Eilert.
And Aunt Julian, and the rest of them. After this, I shall be quiet.
It's not good for her to see us at this sad work. I'll tell you what, Mrs. Elvsted. You can take the empty room at Aunt Julie's, and I can come visit in the evenings, and we can study there.
Oh, yes, I think that's an excellent idea.
I can hear what you were saying, Tesman. And what am I to do on these lonely evenings, here all by myself?
I'm sure Judge Bragg will come and visit now and then.
Every night, Mrs. Tesman, we shall have a jolly time together. You and I.
Playing with those damn pistols again. She shot herself. She shot herself.